Slime Boss, or Jaden, whatever you guys prefer to call him. I'm Matt, or Gamer Bro, as you may know me, the Mario Kart guy on Twitter, as some people might say. And we're here to continue on with our series of ranking all the Mario Kart tracks. We're going a little out of order because we did Mario Kart 8 base tracks first, but that's besides the point. Because today, that was with the whole group, but today, me and Slime Boss are going to rank all the Super Mario Kart tracks, and then we're just going to go in order from there, pretty much. So, yeah,
All
this will
right.
be fun.
So this is gonna be difficult because there's no like symbol for these tracks, so I have to like figure out which shape is the one that we're talking about.
I,
So
I actually know the shapes pretty well. I mean,
yeah.
so
Actually, I can
yeah,
probably split screen this
you can
one.
probably look it up too. Yeah.
I'm let's see where I'm just making sure that we're still good. Okay. All right. So
I can, I know the shapes. Like that's how into Mario Kart I am. I know all the shapes just by looking at them. I know the
yeah.
map shapes.
All right. So we're gonna be starting off with Mushroom Cup. Got to say that for the clip. Uh, I hope you guys have been enjoying the shorter form videos as well. With these Mario Kart tracks, it's a little easier to kind of split up because you can separate them by cup. But
Hmm.
like the other podcasts are just us straight talking for 2 hours, so this is a lot easier to sort of split up. And I hope you guys, if it's easier for you guys to consume slowly over time, I hope that is helping. Because part of the reason why we don't get views is because we, out the gate 2 hour long snore fest of just us talking. So all right.
We're
So,
also
yeah, go ahead.
we're also gonna eventually be ranking all the cups like on their own tier list in the future too. It'll be fun.
Yeah,
Like different from the shorts where it's not just our particular rankings of each track in the cup. It'll
yeah.
just be
The
the
cups as
overall
a whole.
cups,
Yeah,
like the courses in them, and then where the courses in them, how
yeah,
good the courses in there make them,
yeah.
basically.
All right. So, Mushroom Cup. It starts off with Mario Circuit One. That's a pretty
Ah,
good.
the OG,
Yeah, it's pretty
the
simple in
OG.
design. I remember this mostly from Mario Kart DS, but
Mm-hmm.
I can say right now that generally all like the Mario circuits and all the Bowser's castles, all the Donut Plains, all the Ghost Valleys, they just kind of all blend together. And I kind of wish that in future games they just kind of made it just the Mario circuit or the whatever. And there's only like very few tracks that I can pick out from the pack based on their designs. So in this case, Mario Circuit One definitely sticks out in my mind. It's one of the few that do. And for that reason, and it's just like a classic simplistic track, but it's not anything too special. But at least it's one of the few that stick out in my mind. But I put that in C tier.
I was gonna say actually real quick, the Mario Kart 8 one I didn't have a D or F tier because I don't think any tracks are that bad in 8. And
Yeah,
this is one of the few games where I have a D and F tier because this game is hard.
yeah. This
And
game is hard. Like,
so this is probably one of the few games I'll have a D or F tier, if
yeah,
maybe the only one. I remember this. I'm going off memory from Mario Kart Tour, and I actually like it because that was my last memory with it in the most
mm.
recent. I like it in that game. I put it in C2 because it's not like bad, but it's like the
It's the
starter, the
basic,
basic
yeah.
track.
And I like this
I
is
feel
kind of
like
like Liam's argument. It's just the Mario circuit, Like
yeah, and
this
like I
is
don't want to
like the
just give
quintessential one.
and I don't want to give every starter track an F. Like being simple doesn't
Oh
necessarily
no,
make
I
it bad.
didn't. Yeah. So wait, you put it at F?
It no, I put it at
Oh,
C. I was
okay.
just
Oh,
saying
okay. Yeah.
I always feel bad when like people put starters in like D or F because like it's a simple, but it's not bad by any
Where do
means.
you have it? I have it at the best of the average. It's at the top for me.
Um, like second to last in C.
So like middle
So
C, I guess.
there's one more. There's one more above it in C, but yeah, I'd say like middle C because
Okay.
there's five in my C. There's five in my C tier right now. So
Yeah. All right. Donut Plains one. So this one isn't as memorable, but it is in Mario Kart 8. So,
and no,
um,
no, no. Three is the one in 8.
what? They look.
Donut Plains 3 is the one in Mario Kart 8. The one with the two bridges, that's the Mario Kart 8
Oh, it
one.
has two bridge. Okay, never mind. But
Donut,
um,
actually the interesting thing with Donut Plains, the first one has no bridges, second one has one bridge, third one has two.
the first one
They
has
just progressively
the first one has
they
one bridge.
progressively no bridge. That's the one you see with
There's one bridge.
right,
Donut
there,
Plains
there's
one.
just there's just water with no bridge.
What? I'm looking at it right here. There's a bridge.
Wait, are you looking at the wrong one?
Donut Plains one.
Or am I looking at the wrong one? Hold on.
It's the one that this is. No, this is not the one in 8. But it goes. It starts. It goes around. Then it crosses the bridge. Then it like makes it like a 3 shape.
Oh, hold on. Oh, you're right. Oh, never mind. I got so confused
Yeah.
there. I thought the one with
You could
my
look up
my brain thought
the Super
I
Mario
see it
Kart
now.
wiki to make
Yeah,
sure like we're on the
just
same
I
one.
got it now. My brain just progressively thought, oh, each version just adds one more bridge, but no, you're
Yeah,
right.
I think
Two
this
is the two is the one with no bridge.
I guess we're trying our damnedest not to look at the future games, but this one in particular, just trying to think about it from the perspective of Super Mario Kart, but because we actually played Super Mario Kart before making this video, just to make sure. But it's one of the
This
ones
track,
that I actually enjoyed in that game. There's very few that I actually enjoyed because the controls were infuriating. But like I
do
said,
you
with Mario Circuit
do you
1, it's just, it's not good, it's not bad, it's just middle of the road. That's why I have it in C. In this case, Donut Plains 1 is the few that they don't stick out like track wise, but it was actually pretty good and pretty fun to play. I put it in A tier.
say, do you also remember this from DS? Because this was another one in DS.
I don't remember it from D. I know it is in DS, but I don't remember it from DS. Mario Circuit 1 I particularly remember because of the
Oh yeah.
trials. Or not the mission mode.
Yeah, I remember this from Tour, of course.
Yeah.
But I actually put it in C with Mario Circuit 1.
Okay.
It's just kind of there.
This is one of the ones that I from the perspective of Super Mario Kart, not a remake, that this is one of the ones that I enjoyed, so.
Yeah. To
All
be
right.
fair, the Tour ones are actually okay to go off of because those ones are very much faithful to their original forms.
Yeah. Yeah, because the problem with these are they're just kind of flat. So you really gotta look at aesthetics, which multiple of them repeat the same aesthetic, and then so you gotta look at playability, aesthetic, and I guess the shape of the track, which is like it's very hard. That's because this is how simple this game
Yeah,
is. So you put it at C as well.
yeah, I did.
So
Right,
I'll
just
put it in B.
one. I put it one spot below Mario Circuit 1.
So I just put it in B. So because I have it in A.
I'm gonna look up the cups myself just so I can see what's coming
Yeah.
up too.
All right, we're on Ghost
Okay.
Valley 1, which
Oh,
is,
this is where we start getting better. Here we go. Once you get to the Ghost Valleys,
I mean, yeah, I love the Ghost Valley aesthetic, but this is one of the worst Ghost Valleys. It's just too simple for me. Um, I prefer, I think it's Ghost Valley 2. I think, yeah. So this Ghost Valley, although I think
Ghost Valley 2 is based.
I think
Ghost Valley
that
2 is
in the
based.
original game, the Ghost Valleys are my favorite aesthetic, but in the remakes, I really like Choco Island. So I prefer the Choco Islands in
Oh,
3D, but in 2D, I prefer Ghost Valleys. But in any case, Ghost Valley 1, which is the square one, uh, they're all square, but
square one.
the square, most square one. Uh,
It is almost just a perfect square. You're right.
it's in D. That's yeah, it's in D.
I have mine actually in B. Not gonna lie. Even if it's
Yeah,
simple, I kind of like the track.
yeah, I have it in D. So
Spoiler alert, but there's actually a future version of Ghost Valley actually lower than this one.
really, hmm.
Yeah, we'll get to that
You
though.
said
But I
B?
have this one. Yeah, I have this one a B because
Alright, well,
this one
yes.
of my favorite Mushroom Cup tracks, and I just like the Ghost Valley tracks in general.
Yeah, I put it in C. Or I put it in D, so let's put it in C.
Although it's so funny because Boo Lake and Mario Kart 8 like throws every version of Ghost Valley out the water.
Yeah.
Boo Lake is pretty much
The water?
just
Ah,
what I know. Yeah, they actually made it a lake instead of Boo Void or whatever it was.
yeah. Alright,
Yeah, funny.
alright. The first Bowser's Castle 1. Again, this is probably one of the better
Um,
Bowser Castles because some of the Bowser Castles are bullshit. But this one is probably the most memorable track other than Rainbow Road to me. Um, other than actually no, there's like 3 of the most memorable tracks that I have. Um, Rainbow Road, this one, and then I think it's Mario Circuit. Is it Mario Circuit 3? No.
Are you talking about the one that had the glider ramp in Mario
Yeah,
Kart 7?
yeah, yeah. Those 3
That
are
was
yeah.
Mario Circuit 2. Yeah.
Yeah, so I enjoy Bowser's Castle 1, uh, and so I put it in B tier. But again, it's just an average Bowser's Castle. So,
Mine is C, actually. Continuing my trend of mushroom cups. I think it's
yeah.
okay. Uh, I guess Yeah, there is one I actually have a better memory with later on, I'll admit. But for
What's
this one, it's C tier.
what's the what part of C?
Kind of second to last.
Okay, so I guess
There's one other track below it.
I'll put it
Actually,
top of C then.
you know what? I'm thinking about it now. I just moved one. It's at the bottom of C for me now because I just saw one that I wanted to
Yeah.
move,
I don't know,
or I
cause
swapped
mine
it
is
with
at
another one.
top of B. So where should we put it? Like bottom
Top
of
of
B,
B,
top of
bottom of
C.
C. I think anywhere between top of C, bottom of B would be pretty
Okay,
fair,
top of C.
to be honest.
All right, Mario Circuit 2. You're probably wondering where I put that one. It's the second
Mm-hmm.
best. It's the second best track in the game. It's S tier.
Wow.
Yeah.
I ranked it higher than Mario Circuit 1. I put it in B tier. I like it in Tour, which is pretty much just the Mario Kart 7 version. It even has the glide ramp still there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no,
yeah, I
this
like
is
it.
definitely the one of the best tracks in the game in my opinion. So
It is very fun. I like the turns on it, and although that the ramp in Super Mario Kart was annoying, like
yeah.
if you messed up that jump,
Oh
you
yeah.
pretty much lost the race. I Changing that to a glide ramp in 7 and Tour was a much better idea.
Yeah. All right. A tier then.
That is the one downside I'll say it has is that
Yeah.
the that
Yeah.
jump, if you mess that up, you're screwed. Like
Yeah, because they don't. There's no Lakitu. It's just that you're gonna gotta ride the whole track back to that point.
yeah, unless you're on lap 1, you're not
Yeah.
making a comeback.
All right. A little bit of a recap here. Making sure that we're still good. Um, hold on. All right. So we got Mario Circuit 2 in A tier. Donut Plains 1 in B tier. Bowser's Castle 1 in C tier. Uh, Mario Circuit 1 and Ghost Valley 1. All right.
Mario Circuit 2 being the best one so far seems fair.
Yeah, woo.
Like Mushroom Cup actually ends with the best track.
Yeah. All right. Flower Cup. We got Choco Island 1 starting to get a little bit more interesting here.
I
Um,
like these tracks.
yeah, I really like
Is that the
Choco
one with the
Island, but
okay?
not in like this art style. Like I prefer them in 3D. But
Even though
Choco,
even though the even though Choco Island 2 is the only one that's been remade outside of Tour. It was
yeah,
in DS.
yeah. I mean
The
the
other
not
one's
the
still
track
trapped.
itself, but the aesthetic. But
Oh yeah.
I put this one in C. Like I said, I don't like these in the original game. But
I did too.
they in the original game with the whole slippy slidey mud
Oh
crap that was
gosh.
awful. So
Yeah.
I put this one isn't as bad as the second one, but I put it in C tier.
As bad as the second one. Oh boy, that's gonna be interesting when we get to that one. Because I didn't rank these off mechanics. I just ranked them based on how much I liked them. Well, actually, some of them I did. I put it in C, and it's the one I have above Mario Circuit 1.
Oh, so just C then.
Top of C tier, yeah. The
I have
I
it
do
like
like these.
middle of C, so I guess it's top of
Cho
C. Oh wait,
Choco Island,
yeah,
aka the tracks that inspired Choco Mountain.
yeah. All right, Ghost Valley 2. This one
Oh,
is
here we
my
go.
This one is my favorite of the Ghost Valleys.
Mm-hmm.
Again, like I said,
Same.
I like the Ghost Valley aesthetic in this game. The only reason why I ranked the first Ghost Valley in D is because it was just a fucking square. But this one I think is the most balanced of the three, and so I
I
put it
agree.
at A tier.
At least so far, until the third one gets remade, maybe they'll make it better. But for
Yeah,
now, the second one I have actually top of A. I actually love this track.
yeah, I have it in
I
A
don't
as
know if
well.
it's I don't know if it's just a bit of Mario Kart Wii bias coming in because this was remade in Mario Kart Wii, or even Tour bias because
Yeah,
they just brought this into Tour like back in October
yeah.
alongside Boo Lake. Actually, it was kind of funny. It came with Boo Lake, but
Yeah, that's
I don't
why
know.
that's the Wii version is definitely why I enjoy this. But again, we're not,
In
trying not to
in
talk remake.
Oh, I know.
Um,
But that's just the one version I know the most. But the Wii and Tour version made me realize how much I actually like the track. So
yeah. Um. All right. So Donut Plains 2.
this
Uh,
was this. Oh wait, no, I was gonna say this one has not been remade except for Tour. Wow, the
where
one Donut Plains that hasn't been remade outside of Tour yet.
where did I put?
That one, that one is the one with no bridges. There we
Yeah,
go.
zero bridges. Okay, so no bridge Donut Plains. I put that in middle of B. I
I put
couldn't
that in
tell
D.
you why.
I put that in D lower than the first one because I kind of hate that it doesn't have a bridge. It's a lot. It's a lot more.
I am
I
putting
guess
it
it's a
in
lot.
C, I guess.
I guess you could say it's a lot less interesting with it doesn't have a bridge. So I put it lower than the first Donut
Yeah.
Plains.
I have it lower
So
too,
I have like bottom half of D.
but it's not as bad as the last one. Okay.
Oh,
All right. Bowser's Castle 2. Uh Fuck this
oh,
stage.
heck yeah.
Fuck this stage. This I'm sorry, but this is the worst Super Mario Kart track. Uh
Oh gosh.
this fucking so not only is it sharp turns, so it's literally like it's sharp turns everywhere, but it will literally troll you. So if you so there's obviously like the crazy bounces at the beginning, but when you turn, when you start to turn, you will fall off. You are guaranteed to fall off at least once every time because the game does not want you to play. Like it deliberately just says no, you can't play today. You're going to fall in the lava every time. So F tier.
Oh well. Oh boy. Because I put in A tier.
No!
I, I actually like this track. I actually of all the Bowser's Castle, it's my favorite. I like that there's a troll just because it's just funny that they did that.
No, but
Um.
there's a reason why I put this in F tier because the next one's
Although
yeah.
although I love that if you have a feather, you can utilize that troll and actually
If
jump
you have a
across. That's
trev,
pretty cool.
that's like the only time that you can actually like maneuver
I
around
think
it.
I feel like that was their point when making that track because they wanted it to be like a feather exclusive shortcut. Like you had to have the feather
Yeah.
to do that shortcut.
All
And
right, I
I do
put it.
agree, I have fallen off many times, but for me, it's kind of like it's a little I like that it's a little more challenging than the first one,
Yeah.
but it's also less challenging than the third one, and I like that. It's a good
It's
middle
like the
road. I
same
personally like
reason
it.
why I hate Mount Wario because of just how
The first
fucking painful it is.
the first one honestly was annoying to me. I kept getting stuck in those little sides, those little like the parts that were sticking
Oh
out, and I
yeah,
was like,
yeah,
that one always annoyed me. I felt like I had a little more control in the second one.
yeah.
And also, what was I gonna say? Oh, if they, I always thought if they brought back the Bowser's Castle 2 in the future, which they still have not brought back a single SNES Bowser's Castle. Um, I always thought if they brought one of those back, that troll area could maybe be made into like a glide ramp or something.
Yeah,
That'd be
maybe.
interesting.
All
I could
right.
see that, like a little shortcut.
Mario Circuit 3. I have that middle of B. I don't know why, but I remember that one turn in the middle being really hard, but I think overall it's just an alright track. I have
I
it
put it
just
in
below
A.
I have it just below Bowser's Castle in B.
I put it in A just above Bowser's Castle 2, actually, right
Oh wait, no,
above.
I'm sorry.
Not just.
I It's below Donut Plains 2 as well in B.
Oh, interesting. I have mine in A, one spot above Bowser's Castle too, because I don't know. Again, I don't know if it's Wii bias because it's right below Ghost Valley 2. But you'll see me defending Mario Circuit 3 in the Booster Course Pass on Twitter, so that should say enough about how much I like the track.
Yeah.
It's and in Tour, of course, but yeah, we're going off the original. But
All right, yeah.
I actually like it in the original, but the remakes have also been pretty good,
All right. I
and
put
it just
it
came to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe recently.
I put it at top of B.
That's fair. That's reasonable.
All right.
I personally, everyone says Mario Circuit 2 is the best, but I've always thought Mario Circuit 3 was the best, honestly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the one in the booster. Yeah, I fucking hate that one turn. So that's literally the only thing I
Oh,
don't like is that one turn.
the very sharp one,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's like the
like
only
a full U-turn.
because it
You have to,
screws you up for the rest of it. Because like you can
you
drift
either
into that
have
and then you
to.
drift again.
The best strategy is like do an outs. Don't turn on the inside of the turn. Go on the very edge of the turn, and you'll be. It
Yeah,
works. Or if you have an inside drifting bike, it works way better.
yeah.
But
All
if
right.
you go on the very outside edge of the turn, you're actually it's easier.
Yeah. All right. So
But that turn can be annoying, yeah.
we have in A tier. We have
Oh, so
what?
yeah, that's Flower Cup done.
Yeah, that's
No,
Flower
I
Cup.
was confused. That's Flower Cup
Yeah.
done,
All
yeah.
right. A tier. We have Mario Circuit 2 at the top, and then Ghost Valley 2. B tier. We
Hmm.
have Mario Circuit 3, and Donut Plains 1. Yeah. And
Ooh.
then we have
Run of Plains 2 was in. Oh wait, no, you're right.
yeah.
All of them, yeah.
Yeah, and then we have C,
Sorry.
which has Bowser's Castle 1, Mario Circuit 1, Choco Island 1, Ghost Valley 1, Donut Plains 2, and Bowser's Castle 2. That's
Nice.
where we're at. All right. Star Cup. All right. So, Koopa Beach.
Koopa. Here we go. New theme.
Yeah,
Honestly,
so new theme, but
there's only two of them, but honestly, both of them combined, I think, are better than most of the tracks in the game. At least aesthetic wise,
I
I like
think
the aesthetic of these
they're
tracks.
boring. I think it's very weird because it's almost like Vanilla Lake 2 is like the opposite of these tracks because they have the giant hole in them. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I'm stupid. All right, ignore me.
Vanilla Lake 2 is annoying, actually.
Yeah, okay, so I have this in D tier. I don't remember why. Yeah, isn't Koopa Lake, which was the one that's in Wii? Oh, no, that's Shy Guy Beach.
Oh yeah, you're thinking of GBA Shy Guy Beach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Which actually, I think about it, I think was probably inspired off SNES Koopa Beach because it's very
yeah,
similar. Although most, although I think like every Super Mario Kart track got remade in Super Circuit in some form. They
yeah.
kind of made like new versions of each one.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I think this is one of the ones that I just kind of randomly put. I don't know why this is in D tier, but it is.
I put it. It's actually my lowest one in C. Yeah,
Okay, so
I think it's up there with like Mario Circuit 1. Like it's just kind of simple.
I
I will
just put
say
it top of
actually,
D.
I think besides the Bowser's Castles, I believe this is the first one we've come across. Other than the two Bowser's Castles, this is the first one we've come across that absolutely has not been remade in any capacity. It's not even in Tor yet,
Yeah.
which is very weird.
All right, so I just put it at top of D. Is that cool?
Yeah, yeah, that's fair.
All
I think
right,
that's
because
good.
mine is at like middle of D, and you said bottom of C. So, um,
Yeah, that's right in the middle.
all right, Choco Island 2. Fuck Choco Island 2. This is the second worst map in the game. I have it at D. Bottom of D.
Oh boy, here we
Bottom
Oh
of
boy, here
D.
we go again. Here we go again, where it's the Bowser's Castle 2 situation
Yeah,
where you hate it and I love it
it's
because
the
I actually
slippery. Yeah.
I have it in middle of B actually. Because okay, I will say
You're gonna make it
it is
so that
slippery still.
we put it all in C again. This happened last time.
I have it in B, but I like that big open mud section. I've
I
always
hate
loved
the
that
big
section.
open mud section.
Um,
That's the
even in wait,
problem.
even in DS, even in DS.
Yes. I've always hated it.
I
Because the mud is what made me mess up in Tor, in SNES, and in DS. Every time that fucking mud section. It's so slippery and uncontrollable. Every time, every
not
playstyle.
as much not as much in the newer games, but I mean, you mostly
Tor
can
as
just drive.
well. Tor
You can
2.
mostly just drive straight in that mud section though if you angle it right. So it's not
It's
too
still
bad.
bad. I hate it. All right, C.
I personally have it in B though because I know there's something about it I like.
Yeah. All right, Vanilla Lake 1. I have that. Think I think Vanilla Lake is a cool aesthetic, but Vanilla Lake 2, I think having the actual lake there is very cool, and I like the jagged edges. So Vanilla Lake 1 is just D tier. Otherwise, this is just a donut. Just
This is my
painfully average.
second worst track in the game for me. I have it at F because it's really annoying. Both Manila Lakes are annoying in this game, but this one,
Yeah.
ooh, it's so like it's a circle, sure, but the fact that you have to constantly turn and it's on ice and it's slippery, and not to mention those ice blocks. Oh my god,
Yeah,
it's so annoying.
I just
If we were ranking like remakes, I would say the Tor version is at least way better than this because at least the
yeah,
Tor
even
version
in
you feel
Tor, it was
there's
just unmemorable because
yeah,
the other
but
Vanilla Lake is just so much better.
I just mean like even in Tor it's not as annoying. Like
Yeah,
it's very short in Tor, but it's not as annoying
yeah.
at
All right, I
least.
put it in
So
F tier
that's yeah both F
because
or
I
yeah
put
F
it
for
at
me.
bottom of D or like above Choco Island,
That's
but
fair. Also for reference, I literally only have two tracks in F. They're the
I
two that I
have
hate the
one.
most.
I have one track
They're
in
the two
F.
that I hate the most.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Bowser's Castle 3. Do you want to
Oh,
know my
hey,
opinion on this?
sure.
S tier.
Oh God.
I love this
Oh
Bowser's
no.
Castle.
We're exactly complete ends of the table again. Uh-oh. Remember when I just said Vanilla Lake 1 was my second lowest track?
Oh my! You have the wrong
I ha
Bowser's Castle in F tier.
No. Okay, no. When I was playing through Super Mario Kart on my own, right? Just playing, and I was trying to just beat all the cups for fun. I failed on this one so many times, kept falling off, kept getting hit, and I just gave up and didn't even get to even Mario
Oh my
Circuit 4.
god!
I didn't even get to Special Cup. That's how it. Oh my God, this track's annoying. It's like
I hate you.
there's so many, like especially the part with all the little jumps. That
We
part
have
kept getting
all
me.
of the
Like,
Bowser's Castles in C tier. Look what you've done. Look what you've
I'm
done.
sorry, I'm sorry, but it's the truth.
It's the
They're
best
all
one
just.
in the game. Bowser's
It's
Castle
not.
2 is garbage.
Well, it's the best if you're a freaking pro at Super Mario Kart. I'm not.
I'm not a pro. I don't like these controls either. They're worse than Tor. So,
And Taurus isn't even that bad in my opinion.
all right. That's C tier now because you decided to ruin my S tier. Mario Circuit 4. I have that at bottom of C.
Actually, I have that top of D. Actually, the you know what? People would be surprised, but it's lower than all three of the previous Mario circuits on my tier list because it's just all the turns and the game's controls does not
Yeah.
go well.
Yeah. I agree.
Like
I'll put that D.
Mario Circuit 1 easy, Mario Circuit 2 pretty manageable. Mario Circuit 3 I'd even say is still like if you get it's I beat it in Super Mario Kart. Like Mario Circuit 3 is even pretty easy to beat, but Mario Circuit 4, oh
Yeah,
God.
that's the word. I think isn't that the one we couldn't beat because we couldn't get the special cup? We couldn't
I
beat
think
Mario
so, yeah.
Circuits. Yeah.
I think Bowser's Castle right before it, I think we took a few tries on, but then yeah, Mario
Yeah.
Circuit 4, like each race is 5 laps, so it's really long.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
All right.
Yeah, that one's you would think as each Mario circuit went on, they'd get progressively better, but it goes for me it's
It just
good,
goes down.
better, better, good, better, better,
Yeah.
right back down to the bottom.
Yeah. All right. So we got A tier. That's it for the Star Cup. So A tier.
Yeah.
Mario Circuit 2. Right. Yes, Mario Circuit 2. Then Ghost Valley 2. Then B tier. Mario Circuit 3. Donut Plains 1. C tier. All of the Bowser's Castles. We don't even have to say it. Bowser's Castle 1. Mario Circuit 1. Choco Island 1. Ghost Valley 1. Bowser's
There's a lot
Castle.
of ones.
Bowser's Castle 3.
I think a lot of
Choco
ones in
Island
C tier.
2. Choco Island 2. Donut Plains 2. And Bowser's Castle 2. Then
Hey, by the way, oh no, I
go
keep
ahead.
going. I didn't know you were done.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if you look, you said Donut Plains 2, as I was looking at the map, and if you look closely enough, it kind of almost looks like an Amogus.
Oh my god, that's
The water is like
why.
the water is like the little eyes where the eyes are,
Oh
and
my
then like
god.
those turns are like the little legs.
Wow.
It's
The
not Donut
meme is
Plains 2,
dead.
it's Donut Plains Sus. That's what it is.
Oh my god. All right, D tier Mario Circuit 4 and Koopa Beach 1 and finally F tier Vanilla Lake 1.
Or Vanilla Lake. You know, I will say though, I always say Mario Circuit 4 is the worst, but I would still really be happy to see it like remade in a future game just to
Yeah.
see how much better it would be. Also, because it'd be a long track if they remade it. It'd be like
Yeah.
one of the longer SNES tracks.
Yeah. All right. Special Cup race, which is
Here we
Special
go.
Cup. All right, here we
Which
go.
which are the hardest freaking tracks in this game.
Yeah, so
I tried
just
not
so
to
you
rank them on
know,
difficulty.
we haven't played any of these. I haven't played any
I
of
did.
these.
I
Other
did
than
once,
Rainbow Road
actually.
and Vanilla Lake because of I think
Donut Plains
we
3 as
couldn't
well.
beat Donut Plains 3. That was the thing. Even though that's in Mario Kart 8. So literally Rainbow Road, Donut Plains 3 and Vanilla Lake 2 are all the only time I've actually
I
experienced those was in remakes, and I think Ghost Valley
I
3 as well because that was in Wii, right?
I, I did play. Wait, which one?
Ghost Valley 3, is it in Wii?
No, it was Ghost Valley 2 was the one in Wii.
Oh, okay.
I actually did play all of these. Actually, wait. Oh wait, wait. You also played Koopa Beach 2 because that was in DS.
Oh yes, you're right. Yes.
And I have played every single one of these. Actually, I realized because Vanilla Lake 2 is in Tour, so I have played every single one of these
Yeah.
tracks in some capacity. Wait a minute, hold
What's
on.
in what Vanilla Lake Ghost Valley 3 was in what game then? Tor?
Not yet, but it is data mined for Tour, so it might come back. But
That's the one that I haven't played then.
it's the only one in this entire cup that has not been remade at all.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy is if Ghost Valley 3 is actually coming to Tour in the future, then we'll have all the Super Mario Kart Special Cup tracks in the game, which would
Yeah.
be pretty cool, actually.
All right, Donut Plains 3, obviously the best Donut Plains, right? I
Yeah,
don't know
I have
why, but
my
I have it in D. But I think I have it in
I
D from the perspective of Super Mario Kart. I fucking hated
have
it.
it.
I fucking
I
hated
have it
it
in.
in Mario Kart in Super
Oh
Mario
yeah,
Kart. But in Mario Kart 8, it's a good Donut Plains. But yeah, not here.
and Tor as well. Even though obviously I know the Tor one doesn't look as graphically impressive as the 8 one, it's still like better because just works
Yeah,
better.
but
I
from
have
the
it.
perspective of Super Mario Kart, we couldn't beat it. So fuck it. Fuck this
I have
course.
it at. See, now I feel bad because I put mine at top of B, but only because I wasn't trying to rank it based on how annoying or hard it was. I put it at top of B just because I like the layout and
All
I
right,
love it in 8 and Tor, and I just think it's
I'll
also it having
compromise.
two
I'll let you put it in B.
bridges. I also like too. It
Yeah,
makes it feel the most unique out of the three.
I'll let you have that one. All right, Koopa Beach 2. I put that in C tier. I don't again like I said, I don't like the Koopa Beaches, but it's cool that you ride on the
Actually,
water the most of the time.
I have it at the bottom of A. I actually I know why. There's something about it I just like I that's most of these tracks for me honestly.
Yeah.
It's either there's something about it I like or don't like, but maybe it's because it's in Tor and I love it in that game. I don't know. It's one of the it's also one of the longer SNES tracks. And
Yeah.
may I just say, I think this is our second SNES track in the Booster Course Pass.
Yeah.
It seems like the only likely option at this point.
Yeah.
Hey, another DS remake coming back for the second time. Why not?
Yeah. All right, Ghost Valley 3. I
Oh
have this
Lord.
one at B, bottom of B.
Remember when I said I was moving one? That this was when I was moving because I realized I had it higher than I wanted it to be.
Where'd you
I
move it?
swapped it with I actually swapped it with Koopa Beach 1, funnily enough. Um I moved it to second to last in D tier because this one is so hard. Oh my god.
All right,
I
well, I
did get
guess
a
it's
chance.
going to bottom of C then.
I like it's actually it's up there with like Bowser's Castle 3 is like one of the hardest tracks in the whole game.
Yeah.
My god.
Yeah, it was
Ghost Valley
painful.
1 and 2 are manageable, but Ghost Valley 3 is like
Oh
just
no,
so
no,
many
no. I
turns.
think that it was hard. Donut Plains 3 was hard. Koopa Beach 2, that was like really easy, surprisingly. And then we didn't, I don't think we got past Ghost Valley 3. I think that's
I
what
think
we did.
I think Koopa Beach 2, I think it was good. Yeah, I think you're right. I think Koopa Beach 2 is so easy. I think it's only special because of how long it is, but I think it's so easy because of
Yeah.
how open it is.
Yeah.
It's very open.
Yeah.
It's rare that you'll like.
I think I actually won that race because you were winning all of them, and then I won Koopa Beach too. So,
Yeah.
all
And then
right,
once we got to Ghost Valley 3, that was when we gave up.
yeah, all right. Vanilla Lake 2. I like the lake in the middle. I got it at bottom of B, just above Ghost Valley 3.
Actually, you know what's funny? So if I were to if you were to just sort this a list from like 1 to 20, it's literally in bottom of D, but it's like right one slot above um Vanilla like 1 and F. I think it's just slightly better than the first one.
Hmm.
Just because I find it a little less annoying on the layout and just even going off the Tor version, that one I find a little more interesting and than the first one. But it's still bottom of D because it's still kind of annoying
All right. Well, then
because
we
it's
got
still so
another
great.
C. Then I guess.
Oh my god!
All right,
You
Rainbow
hear that, guys?
Road. Where do we put
You hear that,
this?
guys? Most of this that means most of the Super Mario Kart tracks are mid,
Yeah.
literally mid.
All right. All right. All right. Do we even have to discuss Super Mario Kart Rainbow Road? All right. Ready?
Well, what?
Three. Let's say it at the same time. Three, 2. Oh, we have different things, aren't we? 3, 2, 1. S.
S.
Okay, good.
Yay! Okay. You know what's funny? It's my only S tier because one, it's the only one that's a unique theme, the only one that doesn't have repeats, which makes it stand out.
Yeah.
Two, even though it's hard, I find it like not as hard as like even Ghost Valley
Yeah.
3. I find it kind of nice.
Ghost
And
Valley's in the Bowser's Castles, and then specifically Donut
so
Plains 4.
you want to know
They're
what's
like
funny?
just absolutely horrendously difficult, and Rainbow Road is like middle ground where it's difficult because it's supposed to be, but it's not absolute bullshit like Bowser's Castle and Donut Plain, and with the tight turns and stuff. But also, even though it's been remade in like every Mario Kart, I think it's fine that it's remade in every Mario Kart. You might have gotten bored about it, but it's like one of the ones that's most consistent. It's a great track in any game that it's in. I think that's a testament to how good the stage is.
I think it's fine. It's cool because it's not like the hardest Rainbow Road out there, and it's like one of the shorter ones. But I think there's a charm. Oh, fun fact, by the way, this is actually tied with Mario Circuit 3 as the most remade track in Mario Kart history.
Yeah.
They've both tracks have been in 5 games: Rainbow Road, SNES, GBA, and then it was in 7 Tour and now and then 8 in the 8 DLC, and then Mario Circuit 3, SNES, Super Circuit again, Wii Tour, and then recently the Booster Course Pass.
Yeah.
So those are the 2 Super Mario Kart tracks that Nintendo seems to love the most.
Yeah.
But yeah, S tier because it's the best track in the game and it's unique. Also, the music.
Like you'll never play it because it's like impossible to get to it. But
You want to know what's funny about this Rainbow Road in like Super Mario Kart itself is that so many there like Ghost Valley 3, Mario Circuit 4, Bowser's Castle 3 are like really long. Rainbow Road is shorter than like most of the other tracks that came before. Like it's kind of funny. It's like one of the few times where a Rainbow Road is shorter than the other tracks because like you think about it, like you even look at like longer ones like Mario Kart Wii or something, they're longer. It's like but I guess the point maybe in Super Mario Kart they didn't want it to be long, they just wanted it to be kind of challenging and be like the ending.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely S tier, best track in the whole game. There's a reason it came back so many times. Same with Mario Circuit 3, despite what people say.
All right, time for the recap. All right, so in S tier, we have Rainbow Road. In A tier, we have Mario Circuit 2. And then we have Ghost Valley 2. B tier, we got Mario Circuit 3, Donut Plains, Donut Plains? Question mark? Donut Plains 3.
Yeah, I was like, which one?
No, not
just
Donut
remember
Plains 3. What is it?
How many bridges does it have?
2. Donut Plains 3.
So okay, yeah, that is 3 then.
Then we got Donut Plains
how many
1.
bridges?
Donut Plains 1, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Koopa Beach.
Is there just one bridge?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's
one. And then Bowser's Castle 1, Mario Circuit 1, Choco Valley 1,
there's so many ones.
Ghost Valley 1, Bowser's Castle 3, Choco Valley 2, Donut Plains 2, Bowser's Castle 2, Ghost Valley 3, and Vanilla Lake 2. And then we got D with Mario Circuit 4, Koopa Beach 1, and Vanilla Lake 1. And sorry, F tier Vanilla Lake 1. There we go. Sorry. It's hard to figure out which ones the tracks are because they're all the same. That's the problem. So that's why it was so hard to rank these tracks, because not only is it easier to look at the remakes, but also all these tracks blend together. And I just in my head I just think, oh, Bowser's Castle, Donut Plains, Mario Circuit, Rainbow Road, Ghost Valley, Choco Valley, like not 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, because they all look the same.
That's why I referred to the remakes for these, because honestly, when I was trying to just do the original ones, I was like, I can't do this. I can't tell. I don't remember
Yeah, I
which one's
can't
better than
tell.
the
I
other.
don't remember because they all blend
So
together. So it's just
what I
so
did was like
difficult.
what I did was I remember the original, and then I said, okay, were they better in remakes? Because if the remakes improved them, I mean, let's be honest, remakes of any of these tracks improve them.
Yeah,
Just being in a different game just improve makes the track better anyway.
yeah,
But I mean, like, I just pretty much base it on how much I like them in other games if they've been remade, and if they haven't been remade, they're probably lower on my list because I have no familiarity with them, and they're probably still hard.